Welcome to ChamiViews. This is our fifth video of our item management system. In the previous video, we have discussed about the GET request, right? I will show what we have discussed here in that video, right? If you haven't read that one, please look in that. These things we have discussed, right? In that case, you have learned how we can write the GET request, right? In that video, I already have told that I will write a code in this video to get the specific item, right? By passing the ID. In here, I want to highlight several things, right? First, I will open my Postman. Okay. In here, I am going to paste the specific item, right? In that case, we want to note two things, right? Initially, I will duplicate this because this is also a GET request, right? By clicking this, we can duplicate that one. And then we can simply pass the ID that we want to get, right? Like in this way. If we pass like in this way, we are calling this as path parameters, right? We can pass ID like in this way, right? What we call to this method, we call to this method path parameters, right? Other option is query parameter, right? If you want to pass in the query parameters, we can pass in like this way, right? ID equals 1, right? In here, there is an option called params. Then we can pass the ID and the value in the Postman, right? Otherwise, you can directly type what we did now, right? Okay. If you want to pass the name, we can just pass that one as well, right? Like in this, right? Okay. For the moment, I will remove this one. Now you have an idea about what are the path parameters and what are the query parameters, right? Okay. I will teach you both two scenarios, right? Path parameters as well as the query parameters. Initially, I will teach you how we can get the specific item by using the path parameters, like in this way, right? I will rename this as get path parameter, right? Identify this. Okay, right. Now I am going to write the controller, right? In here, I have changed the name, right? If you want to add the same name, we can add this one as well, right? But it has a slash, right? Then we want to write another handler to handle that request. right? In here, we are only getting this kind of patterns, right? But now we are sending this kind of pattern, right? Then we want to write a separate item handler to handle those requests, right? To do the put, delete, and the get item, those are related to one item, no, right? Because of that, I will rename this as item, right? And then I will write another handler like in this, right? This is the pattern it will expect, right? Okay, then I want to write the item handler like in this, right? I'm going to write item handler like in this. I am removing these things. Right. Okay, in here, this is also a get request, right? I'm going to call to c.get item by id. Then I want to pass response writer as well as the request, right? In here, I will start from the controller, right? In the previous videos, I have started from the DAO layer, right? But we can start from the controller layer as well. Okay. In here, I want to create this method. Okay. Now we want to write the service, right? I will write the rest of the things after implementing the service and the DAO. Okay, I will write the method call get item by id, right? Then I want to pass the what item that we want to retrieve, right? By passing the id, and then I will return the pointer of that item, like in this, right? Then I want to implement this in the item DAO IMPL by clicking that balloon, right? In here, what we want to do is iterate through this items array and find it, right? How we can iterate? By using the range keyword, we can iterate, and then we want to check if item ID equals to this ID, then we can return that item, right? Address of that item. If we can't find it, I will return the nil value, right? Okay, then DAO layer I have completed, then I want to write the service. In here also, I want to write the function called get item by id. We need to pass the item id, but we want to get, right? And then I will return the pointer value as the response and the error, right? Then we want to implement this missing method in the item service IMPL. By just clicking the balloon, we can implement that. Okay, in here I will create a new variable called item, and then we can get that item from the DAO, right? And here we can check if item equal nil. Then we do not have any response. Then I will return response as nil, and then I will generate the error, right? We already have discussed how we can create the errors, right? If you haven't heard those things, please look into my Go series, right? I will create a custom error like in this say item not found, right? If there is no any error, right, then we can return item response with the ID, right? ID equal item dot ID, and the name equal item dot name. Error is nil, right? We want to pass this as a point again, right? We want to pass this as a point. Okay, now we have wrote the item service. Then we can move to the item controller. In here, we are sending those data as JSON format, right? Then we want to set the headers, right? Like in this say, content type as the application/JSON, right? Okay. Then I can get the item from the service, like in this say service dot get item by ID. In here, we need the item, right? How we can retrieve the ID? In here, we are passing that, right? Okay, I will show that one as well. In here, I am trying to print something, right? fmt dot printf, right? In here, I will type some string, right? In here, I will get r dot. In here, we have several things, right? Method, body, header, likewise, right? In here, we have URL, right? I am trying to print r.url, right? Then I will name this as URL, right? Now I will run this, right? Now server has started at port 8080, and then I am sending this request, right? What is the output now? In here you can see URL is this, right? We want to extract this one from here, right? How we can do that? I am right like in this way, idstr variable, right? In here, we have a function called strings dot trim prefix, right? In here, what it does is string prefix returns s without the provided leading prefix string, right? Then this is my prefix, right? Now we can extract one. This is actually string value, right? Then we want to convert this to the integer, right? I will create a separate variable called id, and also it will return the error. I am going to use this function, right? str convert.attoi, right? By using this, we can convert this string to integer. In that function, attoi is equivalent to pass int, right? Converted to type int, right? It will return the integer value as well as the if it can't pass it, right? It will return the error. Okay, then we want to check that error as well, right? If error not equal nil, we can simply log that error, right? And then we want to user to know that one, like in this, right? If there is no any error, then we have that ID, and then I can call to the service, right? And then can retrieve the item, right? In here also we can get error, right? What is the error? Item not found error, right? If the error not equal nil, we can log that one, and as well as we can return the error, right? What is the error? Error we already have return from the service. What is the error? Item not found. Okay. If there is no any error, right, we can encode the item and save to the front end, right? By using the JSON encoder. If we got any error here, right, we can log that one as well, and also user. We want to send that error to the user, like in this, right? This is the thing. I will stop the server and restart it. Okay, server has started, and then I am going to create some items, right? Item 1, item 2. Okay, then I am going to check whether those items are there or not, right? Those are there. Then I am trying to get item 1, right? It will return, right? Then I am going to send item 3. It is not there, right? Then it will return this item not found, right? It will return the 500 error. That is wrong actually. If we want to send 400 range error, right? In here. We can send not found. Okay. I will create a separate video for describing the status codes, right? Those are actually internal server errors, right? Okay, now I will rerun my service. Right, then I will send it again. Delete and the 404, right? Item not found. Okay, then I am going to pass path parameter as name, right? Then it will return the this kind of error because it will going to convert this to the integer, right? Then it will return that error, right? Hope you got a clear understanding about what are path parameters, right? How we can extract those things from the request, right? And those kind of things are very important when we are learning about the HTTP request, right? I will teach you how we can use the query parameters as well, right? In the next video, I will teach you that one. If you are interested, you can do that one as a homework and then verify those things with me in the next video. Okay. Hope you got a clear understanding about those things, right? If you have any kind of questions, please put those things to the comment section, and I can teach you those things, right? Okay. Please subscribe to my channel. Please share these things to your friends. We will meet in the next video. Thank you. Bye.